Make sure you go and check out our channel sponsors over at OneFootball. You know the drill by now, guys. Fantastic football app that you should definitely go and check out if you haven't already. A link to them is in the top of the description down below to check out your live football scores, your live football news, all the transfer gossip as well, and all the football, well, everything football on there at OneFootball. Free to download on Android and iOS, and down in the description down below. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the European Dream here on Football Manager 2019, my Football Manager save with Wolves. And today we've got just the one match, a pretty crucial match up against Liverpool. We're going to be obviously having a roundup of the fixtures over the last sort of month or so, seeing how the players have got on after we, of course, had quite a difficult start, and seeing how we're progressing potentially in the Carabao Cup as well. As always, guys, be sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new as well, and let's jump into it. So, since the last time we met, we started off with a disappointing defeat at Stoke City away in the league, and it was a little bit annoying. Cauley Woodrow did give Stoke the lead. Andre Gomez then equalised, and Diogo Jota came off the bench to give us the lead. But then two late-ish goals, Thomas Ince and Julian Baumgartlinger, got Stoke the victory in a pretty disappointing collapse by us, to be honest. I think I would have taken a point, especially after Tom Ince scored. But then Julian Baumgartlinger got the winner in the 91st minute to give the Potters all 3 points. We did bounce back though with another 3-2. This time we were on the winning side. It was against Leicester City. We went 1-0 up. Mitrovic with his first goal for the club. Quickly equalised by Dries Mertens. Timo Werner then scored a 24th minute goal to give us the lead again, and a horrendous own goal from about 30 yards out. Kaletakar passed it back to Patricio and it ended up going in. But Timo Werner saved us in the 94th minute with his second goal of the game, and our third goal of the game to give us the victory. And another disappointing collapse. This time it was against Championship side Reading in the Carabao Cup. We were 2-0 up. Malcolm and Vinagre scoring the goals. One at the start of the game and one just after half time. And then a hat-trick. Mo Barrow and another own goal, this time by Badiashile. And Luke Grant gave Reading a huge comeback victory. And a disappointing game for us. In a team where we started quite a strong team. It was a rotated side, albeit, but very strong still. As should be winning the games. But we crash out to Reading. But in the most recent game, we have bounced back with another victory. It's a pretty boring game, but a fully dominant performance. As you can see, strugglers Newcastle with just 2 shots, 0 on target. But it was a Carlos Alenya penalty, which was the difference. And that gave us a huge 3 points. So, form is a bit hit and miss at the moment, which is not quite getting the consistency that we need. But today we're going to be playing up against Liverpool. I'm only going to be doing a single match today, just to try and speed up the series a little bit. I know a couple of people in the last episode just said that I wasn't smiling. But there you go. I'm just trying to, I mean, especially last week, I was struggling with time and stuff like that. And maybe I was a little bit tired. So I want to try and get as many as I can out to you and as best quality as I can as well. I'm enjoying the save. I really want to continue it. So this is the way I'm going to do it for a little bit maybe. But today we play up against Liverpool. 4th in the league at the moment. They're looking pretty strong. We've gone competitions. We're sat in 10th. Bang on mid-table. But a couple of wins can certainly push us straight back up there. Liverpool have got 2 games in hand of us. And they're 4 points clear of us already. But a win today would be huge. As you can see, Timo Werner, 9 goals for him in 11 Premier League games. Looking really, really good at the moment. Some of his finishes have been tremendous. And obviously out of the Carabao Cup, which is annoying because I did feel like that was potentially a winnable competition for us. We do obviously have the FA Cup coming up as well in the new year. But let's jump into today's game up against Liverpool. So here we are with the teams for today's game. And Liverpool starting off with a 4-3-3 or a 4-1-2-3. The front three of Mane, Firmino and Salah. Kovacic will sit in the middle with Thomas Partey and Coquelin in behind. A back four of Robertson, Van Dijk, Gomez and Calabria with Alisson in goal. Still a pretty strong Liverpool team, to be honest. We're starting a 4-4-2. Jota will partner Timo Werner up top. Vargas will sit in left midfield with Adama Traore at right. Carlos Alenya will sit in the middle with Ruben Neves. Arana at the back with Mitrovic, Kaletakar and Kyle Walker, who comes in for the injured Max Aarons. And Patricio in goal. Strong bench for us as well. We've got Ontiveros, Vinicius Jr., Morgan Gibbs-White, who had a great game in that cup game against Reading. Andre Gomez and Divock Origi against his old club as well. Really hoping today that we can take the game a little bit more to Liverpool. We've got to start beating some of the big teams, to be honest, if we want to be in and around there. The last year or so has just been too inconsistent. We need to start picking up bigger and stronger results. And, of course, now we've got a big striker, Timo Werner. Hopefully we could do that. And we're 40 seconds in here. Adama wins that knock-on. Robertson heads it up as far as Mane. And zoom in on the pitch a little bit more, and here's Kovacic into Thomas Partey. There's the option potentially on the right, which he's searching for, and it's way too far in front of the Liverpool attackers. And Patricio will play it short here to Kyle Walker. Walker on the ball now, and he'll find Adama. Can stretch his legs, and it's a poor pass again from Adama Traore. And Liverpool can break here again, and Firmino slots a beautiful ball into Mo Salah, who scores. And it's just over, well, it's about 90 seconds gone. And, well, Liverpool lead. It's just, well, it's about 80 seconds, actually. Thomas Partey played it into Firmino. This is a tremendous ball, but all very, very poor from us there. Adama giving the ball away cheaply. Full-back not tracking the run of Mo Salah, and Liverpool take the lead early on. It's going to be Salah with this corner. 5 minutes in. Ball in, and it was just wide. It was Firmino, and again, Liverpool coming close to doubling their lead this time. Patricio plays this one short to Alenya, and back to Patricio, and hoofs it towards Adama. Doesn't beat Robertson in the air. Just not holding enough of the ball at the moment, are we? Firmino again, cutting back inside, and he'll slot it all the way across to Calabria. Calabria with the ball in, headed away by Coletta Carr. Neves again away, only as far as Coughlin. Coughlin now will slot it into Calabria. Man, Arana is having a shocker at left back. Mane scores again, but it's both come from that side. And it's Alana who's having a nightmare. So I don't tend to put position instructions on, to be honest, but he's going to have to start pressing Salah and Calabria a lot more, to be honest, because this is not good. 2 minutes, 2-0 rather, in the first 6 minutes of this game, and Arana is having a shocker, but Adama as well on a 6.2, just giving the ball away very, very cheaply. Calabria whips it in towards Mane. Mane at the back post. We just need to try and get a little bit of luck here on a counter-attack or something. Here's Kovacic again. Thomas Partey all the room. And this is a bit concerning. We didn't expect this. Liverpool now 3-0 up within the first 22 minutes of this game. And they're really showing why they're up there. And we are just, I don't know what's going on. We've not really had a shout at the moment, have we? Like, we've really not even had any opportunities. Liverpool again. Firmino, we're just giving them a little bit too much respect, I think. Robertson ball in. Mitrovic with a big header away. Only Coughlin and Partey again. Into Kovacic. Kovacic now. Back into Thomas Partey. Look at those two midfielders. They're like glued together. Like, stick in your position and we might win the ball back. Here's Mane again on his right foot. Into Mo Salah on his left foot. And into Kovacic who strikes. And Patricio forced to parry it out for a corner. Another big chance for Liverpool, who are in full control of this game. And a really, really disappointing start for us. Mo Salah, his cornering is saved easily by Patricio. Patricio with a goal kick again into Alenya. Like, we're under pressure straight away when we're doing this, to be honest. I think we might have to go a bit more direct. And Patricio up to Adama, who wins a header this time. And here's Timo Werner. Can he create an opportunity for us? He'll slot it across to Matthias Vargas here on the left. Can we get a goal back? Adama again into Werner, who scores. Another goal for Timo Werner. 10th of the season. And it's 3-1, and have we got a little way back into this game. Lovely move, started from Werner, finished by Werner. Lovely ball across to Matthias Vargas, who played in a delightful ball for Adama, and very clever again, just to knock it down for Werner, who doesn't not take up opportunities like that. It's Werner and Wolves who've scored, and we are back in this game, 3-1. So, half-time is Liverpool 3, Wolves 1. Salah, Mane and Thomas Partey scoring the goals, and Werner obviously getting a goal back for us. So, team talk. Well, we need to see something else, don't we? Very, very poor defensively today, and I think that is obviously a weak position of our play. To be honest, Iran are really struggling on a 6.1 at the moment. I'm gonna go a bit more direct with our passing, keep our tempos higher. And I'm gonna stop play out of defence. I'm gonna see if we can sort of just see what we could do. Goalkeeper in possession, I've got it on play short, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take that off because, we keep giving the ball away quite often. And defensive width, we're going to go a bit more wider as well. Let's see if we can do something in this second half. Can we change it around? Can we score 2 goals at Anfield to at least get something out of the game? It's going to be Mo Salah with a corner this time. He plays it onto the edge of the box to Mane. Great tackle by Vargas, and now we can break. It's a 3-on-2 situation here. Vargas has got to get this perfect. Look at the room for Werner and co. It's found. Diogo Jota scores. Get in. 3-2. And I honestly didn't expect Jota to score from there. I thought he'd maybe have to take a touch or bring it down. But a beautiful goal, and what a run, and what a counter-attack. Started and by Matias Vargas, who plays the ball in, and Jota smashes it home. Down the bottom left corner. And within 5 minutes into this second half, all of a sudden, we're back in this game. Just thinking about Arana there. Just obviously, he's really struggling at the back. But we haven't really got an option for another left back. I'm just checking to see if we've got someone maybe with a little pace or a little power. There shouldn't seem to be anyone. I think, obviously, the lads we have are all quite attacking, aren't they? So, I think I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to have to keep him on. If he does one more mistake, obviously, then that's what we'll look at. But we're looking okay in this second half. Jordan Henderson with this free kick into Calabria. Calabria into Thomas Partey, into Coughlin, and into Kovacic. Partey again, Firmino. Into Kovacic, into Mane on his right foot. Salah on his left, and it's a beautiful strike by Mo Salah, and Liverpool regain their 2-goal advantage with just over half an hour to go. It's Liverpool 4. Wolves 2. And again, just giving them a little bit too much space on the edge of the area there. Allowed to knock it around, allowed to just wait for their opportunity to open up. And it certainly does for Mo Salah there, who takes it perfectly. And Liverpool now are 4-2 up again. To corner and again. Salah, deep ball into Henderson, and he wasn't far away. I was hoping that we can maybe counter-attack from that. We've got 20 minutes to go. I've shoved it Neves at left back now. I think he has got the capability of playing there. We've been allowed to bring Andre Gomez on, and we do potentially have another chance here. Alisson Becker with a goal kick chipped to Thomas Partey. To Mo Salah here now. Cutting inside into Fabio. Fabio back to Keita. Keita back to Partey. Into Salah again. Nice knocking about. Oh, and he squeezed it in. And Salah gets his hat-trick. And Liverpool now 5-2 up. And they're showing their quality today. And does it flatter them a little bit? I mean, they're taking all their chances, aren't they? They've had other little half chances, but that's a tremendous finish again by Mo Salah, who grabs his 7th goal of the season. Just got the whip and power on it and precision. And bring on Vinicius Junior now and Xavi Ontiveros as well, I think. Just to try and maybe get another goal or two. Goal kick here for Liverpool. Alisson plays it short to Keita. Can we put them under pressure straight away? Mane picks the ball back up here. Into Partey. There's the gap sort of between our midfield and attack is a bit too big. I think I've got it on higher line of engagement, but maybe I should have dropped that in hindsight because the strikers just aren't getting involved enough. Andre Gomez sort of won that tackle, but it bounced straight back off a Liverpool player. Mo Salah on that same left foot, and he scored again. Every time we're just, we're allowing him to cut back inside, and he scored again, and that's his 4th of the game, and we are 6-2 down. It was Salah again, and just tying our defence in knots. And Liverpool are 6-2 up now. And that is more or less game over if it wasn't already, obviously. Fully dominant performance by the Reds. And we're not going to be coming away with anything from this game. Albeit, we've got ourselves back in a very comfortable position to make it 3-2. Here's Andre Gomez. Here's a one more bite to the cherry for us to get a consolation goal. Here's Adama Traore. Darting down the right-hand side. He gets the better of the players into Vinicius Junior, who scores his first Wolves goal. And that's probably one of the only small positives we could take from this game. Vinicius Junior makes it 6-3. To score 3 goals past Liverpool, you'd be impressed until you realise we have conceded 6. Adama Traore's ball in. Vinicius Junior took it very well. It's his first Wolves goal. Our 3rd of the game. But the game was already over, unfortunately. It looks like now Liverpool are going to just see the game out for the last 20 seconds or so. They might go for it again. Oh my word. Fabio Silva over the bar. Is he the young Portuguese guy from Porto? Because he's one hell of a player. And he always seems to be highly rated. But I've never really seen him do it for a big club in game. Here's Ontiveros with a ball in and wins a corner. May not be able to take it. But we're darting to see if we can. It's going to be Ruben Neves to take it. And he's allowed to whip it in by the referee. Alenya heads it back across. And Mo Salah hooks it away. And there is where's the full-time whistle? There's the full-time whistle. And Liverpool get that huge victory. 6-3 in the end. A little bit disappointing, obviously. And I am going to tell them it wasn't a great performance. It was Guilherme Arana, who had an absolute shocker at left back. He really did struggle today. But in other news, our under-18s won 5-0 in the end, but obviously it didn't suit us today, losing 6-3 against Liverpool. The next episode is also going to be a one game episode. We're going to come up against Manchester City. So in the meantime, we've got 3 home games. We really need to start picking up points. Southampton, who are struggling at the moment in the league, Chelsea, who are up at 5th, Palace, who are 14th, and Everton, who are currently sat at top of the league. So we play, look at our home record. Pretty good, other than that Tottenham game. Pretty decent home record, but yeah, away from home it's not good, and we're losing too many games at the moment. So Southampton, Chelsea, Palace and Everton, and we'll come back for the game against Man City before the big winter break where the World Cup will be happening. As you can see here, in terms of goals scored, we've got the 3rd best in the league. In terms of goals conceded, we've got the 19th best. We're one of the worst teams. Defensively, on paper, I think we look okay, but obviously the terms of quality and experience is nowhere near enough. Although we've only got £15 million left in the bank, we're definitely going to have to recruit in January to see what we can do. Until next time though, guys, be sure to hit the like button down below. We'll be back for that Man City game. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you all very, very soon.